Welcome to Will It Work? I am Kevin. We've got a obscure system here I had not seen before. I have found nothing about it online. It is a Japanese system from probably the 70s or 80s. It's called the TV Game T.U.G. This particular box contains the rifle, if you're unaware. And the main box is below it. Like a lot of these games systems of that era, you know, they used a pretty generic light gun style that will not work on today's systems, but I thought we could take a quick gander at it because it's crazy looking. We have the sort of rifle manual here. It explains how to assemble it. It's this gold machine gun looking thing, M16 style. Looks like this is in the pistol format. It's got a kind of a small trigger here, and it's kind of, it feels a bit, you know, substantial actually in the hand. And then you have these two stocks. Well, one I think might be a barrel of some kind. These are weighted. You hear that? That's a weight to make this feel more substantial. And then you would slide this in back here. I don't even know if that's going to fit anymore given the age, and plastic tends to not maneuver too much around, but anyway, we don't want to break it. Although it is kind of sturdy plastic. And then we've got, yeah, the M16 barrel front, which is also weighted. You can hear that, and there's another weight. Ooh, there's a bunch of just like old foam that's sort of deteriorated over the years. Probably held those weights in place. And then that would probably go on there in some way like that. You know, looks like it almost would screw on. And then this might, well, that kind of seems like it's just the same. This kind of maybe just slides over the top, and it just there's no lens in there or anything, you know. It just adds an effect that you've got this big rifle in your hands. It's a bit silly. I'm sure anybody that was actually playing this after the first try or whatever would, you know, essentially just keep it into rifle or pistol mode, I guess, as this goes here. It seems like it would go there, right? Close it off. Yeah, there we go. And then we've got sort of some sort of dial here, maybe for intensity, and pistol or automatic, or maybe PA, I don't know. Takatoku T.U.G rifle M16. So it is the M16 style. I was right about that. Okay, so that's the crazy gun for the game system, but we won't use that because most of these things just look for a light source of some sort and give you points for it. I mean, I don't know, I've never used this before, but my guess is that that's probably how it's going to work. That's the deal here. What is it getting? Why is that? Oh, I see. It's got a little fold in the card right there. What is your problem? Oh, is this too high? Can't really do. There we go. So it's, you know, it's really old. Japanese system. It's funny that it comes in two boxes like this too. And then we've got the main box. The main box is a lot more shoddy. It's got a big hole here, but at least I got some kind of a box with it. So let's go ahead and pop what's left of the box. Open it. There we go. That's the bottom of the unit. This takes batteries. And we have some old foam. let me lower the camera down to a more practical angle now. So this seems like it's probably a PC 5.0 type system because it has a cartridge here, which contains a number of games. We have Rifle 1, Rifle 2, Tennis, Hockey, Squash, and Practice, which is typical of the General Instruments AY 8500 chip. We have a couple of paddle controllers with like knight emblems on them that are not detachable. A bunch of switches here, A through F, that probably allow you to alter the game, as well as a slider from 1 to 9, which is just interesting. We haven't seen anything like that before. We have seen systems where you have 1 through 10 that you can choose different buttons, etc. I mean, this looks like start and reset. Yeah, and then as far as this cartridge is concerned, it definitely comes out, but I could not tell you without breaking it, probably, what the trick is in terms of removing it. And since I don't have another one, I don't necessarily want to try to pry it out of there just to see if I can. But it's definitely a system that took cartridges at some point. But I've never seen another one of these. I don't know if there ever was another cartridge. I found no information about it online. It's, like I said, it's pretty obscure. Although, I mean, I'm not saying it's the only one out there or anything. It was certainly commercially sold. But yeah, just strange. So we do have the power adapter for it here. And we will get the step-down transformer out. And we'll connect it to the TV, and we'll see if we can get a signal out of it on channel 95 or something, channel 1, which is usually good. But being so old, it's hard to say if we'll get one or not. But we'll find out together if it works. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is Game T.U.G. I don't know what's going on here. It's like a pink screen with a white dot. I'm not sure. So we have bat size is A, B is ball angles. Let's see if I can get a player to appear on one or the other side. Not seeing anything. Okay, let's try ST. Doesn't do anything. So, okay, oh, I see, because the first game, this is the rifle game, so you're probably trying to shoot at the red dot. Let's move this slider over, if we can. Seems to be fused. I guess we should try and move it. So there is our tennis. Left side. Ooh, man, look how fast that ball's going. It's hauling ass. Left side's all right. Right side is also really nice. It's in color, which is great to see. Let's see, reset here. Trying to do this left-handed. Pretty sure I can't even hit that ball. Let's see, C is ball speed. Let's turn that down. There we go. Yeah, great. We got hockey. Let's put back. Hockey. Hockey's a little blurry. This is okay. Yeah, hockey, blurry. Squash, not so great. Yeah, practice. Now, for some reason, there's some kind of error going on there. Probably just this switch is just so, so there's an air hockey, so that's the 3-player. It's kind of like when you don't select something. So that kind of tells us that this is an AY3, I believe it's an AY3 8500, and then they must be using a graphical add-on processor on the cartridge. So the cartridge contains the AY3 8500 with the same 6 games that we always see, and then it also adds color with its helper chip. So, that's just one of the cartridges. If I ever see another Game T.U.G cartridge, I'll see what there is. But this is probably, therefore, General Instruments, it's a GIMINI system. There was only 6 cartridges ever made for all the GIMINI systems. They all had different sized cartridges that weren't necessarily compatible with each other. So, it is what it is, but pretty much all the same games. But hey, it works. It probably needs some internal cleaning and probably could be recapped or something. But yeah, just glad we got it to work. That's it. Thanks for watching. You now got to see the Game T.U.G. Tomorrow we'll